Welcome back to my channel guys, and in today's video we are going to watch and read emergency meeting together. The topic of this meeting is the flavor of suffering, and we're gonna learn a lot of new thing in this meeting. Personally, this meeting is an OG meeting, so I request you to watch till the end, and I also request you to subscribe this channel because a lot of content is coming, a lot of amazing and good content is coming as soon as possible. Listen carefully. This is an emergency meeting. Men today are suffering in silence, broke, lost, ignored, walking through life like they don't matter. The truth is simple. The moment you start winning, everything changes. The same people who ignored you will respect you when you start winning. The same world that doubted you will start watching you. Respect is not given, it's earned through result. Enjoy your video, guys.
We live, yeah? All right, gentlemen. I'm here in response to many emails I've been getting lately from people who seem concerned with the Iran war and the price of fuel and how expensive everything is becoming and how difficult it is becoming to get by. Crypto is a mess. The stock market is a mess. Real estate isn't paying. A lot of people found a financial haven in the Gulf. That's now getting bombed. Nobody knows what's going to come next. Everybody is uncertain. So everybody is emailing me, asking me what I think on these subjects. There's a whole bunch of people who are giving you geopolitical analysis. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to make something very fucking clear to you. You are a full-grown man. And as a full-grown man, the most important thing you can do is blink and cure your brain and get rid of this idea that somehow your life was ever supposed to be or is ever going to be easy. Men have never had it easy. Since the dawn of human time, we were getting corralled into concentration camps. We were being enlisted in armies to go and die to prevent us from being corralled into concentration camps. We were pressed into the Navy to live on a boat for 2 solid years amongst men we barely know, to eventually die in a battle when a cannonball rips our arm off. We were constantly and endlessly suffering. At what point in human history was being a man better than it is today? When was it ever easier? When was it ever easier to have a peaceful life and get rich? Never. Of course, the world is hard. It was never supposed to be easy. As a man, it is your primary objective to endlessly absorb blows and never quit. That's it. It's what you were born for. It's what women want from you. It's what society wants from you. It is what God wants from you, for you to stand up and get hit over and over and over and never quit, never give up, never give in. I'm not saying you have to like it. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying I don't wish it was different, but I will tell you that I have learned the only skill that matters on this planet is endless persistence, stubbornness. No matter what you do to me, no matter what you hit me with, I'm going to get up and you're going to have to do it again. I will exhaust you. I will exhaust you via persistence. No matter what you shoot me with, no matter what you punch me with, I will turn up again and make you do it over and over and over until eventually the cosmos itself respects me. God will respect me. Society will respect me. Women will respect me. My friends will respect me. The universe will respect me. Not because I always win, but because I always turn up ready to lose over and over again. No matter how badly you hurt me, I'm going to be there. I'm going to make you work to beat me. You don't get to knock me down once. You don't get to hit me with something. You don't get to indict me. You don't get to make me cry. You don't get to do something and I quit and give up and I go away. No, sir. I am a permanent problem. I am a splinter in your mind for the rest of your consciousness. I will always be here. Whether I'm free, whether I'm in jail, as long as I'm breathing, you will always have to exist on an earth where I don't give up. I haven't quit, and I am ready to fight again. And you can beat me 10,000 times. You can beat me over and over. It doesn't make a difference. I will stand up and I will fight you anyway. I'm not concerned about how bad this world's going to get because the world has always been bad. The worst thing that happens to you is the worst thing that happens to you, irregardless of how small it is. If you had a perfect life, if everything was going perfectly well all the time and you had all this money and fame and women and everything was fine, and the worst thing that ever happened to you is your car wouldn't start, that would devastate you the same as you now living a life where you're about to go fucking broke or get enlisted into a war. It doesn't matter. It's all relative. Suffering is universal. It is here to stay. It is going nowhere. You are a man. You are built to suffer. Your primary objective is to become so good at suffering that you can be an umbrella for others so they don't have to suffer. The world is a storm. It is your job to shield others from the rain, to absorb the suffering. I absorb the suffering of my children. I absorb the suffering of my mother. I absorb the suffering of the women I care about. I pay the bills. I struggle to make the money. I keep them safe. I deal with all the problems. I deal with all the stress, and they can all live underneath me. I am the magnet, the sponge for suffering. Do you know why? Because no matter what you hit me with, no matter how many times you hit me, no matter how many times you shoot me in the face, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to make you do it again. That's how I win. I win by endlessly showing up and making you repeat your task. Over and over, I will make you attack me because I'm not going anywhere. I wasn't born to be a fucking coward. I wasn't born to live half a life. And I have learned something in my 39 years of existence. The universe only respects the endlessly persistent. People often say the endlessly optimistic win the world and the endlessly optimistic get the most done. That is wrong. I'm not fucking optimistic. I know what's going to happen to me. You think I can beat every single justice system on the planet? You think I don't know there are people trying to kill me? You think I'm fucking dumb? The difference is I don't need to be an optimist because I'll smile while you hurt me. That's the difference between me and everyone else. I don't need to see everything through rose-tinted glasses. I don't need to be happy. I don't need to believe I can win. I don't need hope. I don't need anything. I have stubbornness and persistence. That's what I have, and that's always been enough for me to carve out any life I have ever wanted. The world as a man is only ever going to be 95% drowning. You're going to be underwater, struggling to breathe, drowning. And you know what God does? You know what the universe does? When you're just about to black out, when it's all over, he'll rise you to the top. Air bubbles will appear out of nowhere, and something will float you to the top just long enough for you to breathe again. Not to enjoy the beautiful, serene sunshine, not to be rescued, not to make it to dry land. No, for you to splutter, to spit out the water, to get another breath, and then you're back down in the water over and over and over. That is the constant, endless experience of being a man. Of my 365 days, I get to breathe 10 of them. The rest of them are endless work and drowning. That's it. You know the difference between me and everyone else? The difference between me and you. The difference between a winner and a loser is I'm not complaining about it. In fact, I smile while it happens. I may pass out, I may die, I may drown, but I'll smile on my way out. I'm not asking to change the rules of the game. I understand the rules of the game very well. And life as a man is constant and endless suffering. But if you continue to show up time and time again, in the end, via brutal persistence, via brutal stubbornness, you can win. In the end, you can fucking win if you show up when no one else will show up. There's a million people and there's one win. That's it. And who does the one win end up in the hands of? The one win goes to the man who's the last standing. When 999,999 other men have quit and they turn up somewhere else, they all cower, they all give in. And when the win is due to be given out, when the award ceremony shows, it turns out there's only one guy. You. That's it. When everyone else has quit, when everyone else has given in, a million people are turning up every day. 10 years later, there's one man who turns up, and it's time to give the award. It's not even a competition now. It's not about how tall you are. It's not about how rich you are. It's not about how strong you are. It's not about how well you've done. It's not about the fact you've never lost. It's about none of those things. It's about the fact that they have to give out a win, and you're the only fucking guy who showed up. Only you. You're the only one standing there. Who else can they give it to? That is how the universe operates. It is a persistence game. Life is not about how hard you can hit. It's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. It's how many punches you can take and keep moving forward. The true measure of man is how well he can suffer. The problem with women is that they cannot suffer gracefully. If you have a family, household, and the man is unhappy because he has a sexless marriage and his children don't respect him, he'll still get up every day. He'll go to work. He'll hide his misery. He'll pay the bills. He will suffer gracefully for the betterment of his family. Women can't do that. When a woman is unhappy, the whole house must be unhappy. Her man must be unhappy. Her children must be unhappy. They cannot suffer gracefully. Men can. By logical extension, the measure of a man, the quality of a man, is how much he can suffer without complaining. My whole fucking life is suffering. You watch my videos, you see me smile, laugh, run around, have fun. Of course, because I smile as I drown. You're out here hoping that you're going to get some fucking lifeboat that's going to pick you up, and that life's going to become great all of a sudden, and the sun's only going to shine, and you get to be an optimist. You don't have to worry anymore. That's never going to happen. You are going to be stressed. You are going to be sad. You're going to be worried forever. No matter how much money you make, you're going to be stressed and sad and worried forever. When this big problem you're currently facing, you think, when this thing's out the way, my life will be great. When that's gone, something else is going to come. It's never going to change. My entire life is suffering. I suffer for everybody around me all day, every day, and they don't even notice because I don't complain about it. The measure of a man is how much he can suffer, how well he can suffer, and still put a smile on his face. You're not a good man because you avoid suffering. You're not a good man by running away from the fight. You're not a good man because you need to be happy. None of that fucking matters. What matters is, can you suffer gracefully and benefit the other people around you? Women can't. Men can. That is your job. That is your obligation on the planet, to suffer for others. That is the point of duty. That is why there is countries, flags, armies, families, religions, creeds, ideas. All of this is based on masculine suffering. The idea that men will suffer for something other than themselves. It built the entire world. Every skyscraper was men suffering to build it. And no, women are never going to appreciate it. No, you're never going to get recognition. It's true. But the universe and God, if you continue to show up time and time and time again, in the end, you will fucking win. So why are you emailing me, begging me for help? You think I don't have my own problems? The problem is in your mind, because you are praying for a happy life, like a girl. Women do Pilates and get matcha and wear aloe. Women have happy lives. Women have empty minds. Women have calm spirits. Women sleep well at night. This is for girls. Men don't. Every night I have nightmares. Every sleep is interrupted. All of them. I am stressed. I am anxious. I am worried all day, every single fucking day until the day I die. And because I absorb so much of that, the people around me don't have to feel that way. And that is what makes me gravitational. That is how you generate aura. That is how you make women want you. Women are out in the storm looking for a man who can shelter them. They're looking for a house. You must be the house which can take the hail, take the rain, take the snow, take the thunderstorm, take the lightning. When the tornado comes, you're still standing. That's what they're looking for. You email me saying, how do I get girls? Girls don't want to be with a fucking pussy. They want to say, if I give my life to this man, all of the suffering won't reach me. Yeah, he may fuck other women. Yeah, he may be out there doing whatever. But I know if I give my life to him, I don't have to suffer. That's how you get women to adore you. And that is how you force the universe to capitulate and give you the win in the end. It is nothing but endless persistence. And the quality of a man is how well he can suffer. You need to build your entire life based on this knowledge. The girl you're with, if she is not prepared to love you as you suffer, then you don't need her. Any woman will be your girlfriend when things are good. Any chick on the planet will be your girlfriend when you're in Saint-Tropez with a Lamborghini in a mansion. You think you're winning because you got a couple fucking bimbos around you while you spend money on them? You think you're winning? Who's going to be your girlfriend when you're rotting in a fucking jail cell? Who's going to be your girlfriend when you're recovering from a stab wound? Who's going to do that for you? The only person who's going to do that for you is someone who has watched you suffer for so long for their benefit. They have had such a fantastic life for so many years because you have struggled while they didn't, that they finally feel, even in the deeply ungrateful female psyche, they finally feel like they owe you. That's it. You're never going to have loyalty around you unless you build your life based on the fact that I am suffering so endlessly that when it comes to time to call the debt, people are going to pay me. It's the same with your friends. My friends know if they need me, I'm there. That's why they're there for me. You're running around the fucking city with these idiots saying, oh, my friend, this guy, he's your friend. You go out and drink alcohol and try and bang whores and sniff coke. You think a friend is made during the good times? You think that's what a friend is? You think when the sun is shining and everything's going well and you're hanging out, having a great time, that's your person's your fucking friend? There's not a person alive who won't hang out with you when things are well. You make $10 million that you're going to spend in 1 week. You tell me you can't find friends? Of course you can. Your friends are who are there for you when everything has gone wrong. Don't you understand? Your entire life needs to be optimized for the fact that you were going to endlessly suffer. I don't have any new fucking friends. I have the same friends I had when I was broke, now that I'm rich, because I know them and they know me and I can rely on them and they can rely on me. I don't need new friends. What are the new friends going to give me? Oh, life's great now. Tate's rich. He's famous. He's got all this money. You think that makes him a real friend? You think a woman who turns up in my life now, who wasn't there when I went to jail, and starts running her fucking mouth, disrespecting me and being an idiot, you think I'm going to sit there and fucking simp over her? Because what? Because she was born? What did the woman do? She was born and got some fucking hair extensions? Think I can't find another bitch with hair extensions on the fucking planet? Unbelievable. Who is there for you? And they're not going to be there for you unless you've been there for them more, because the world is ungrateful and everything is unfair. Like a boss battle in a video game, the enemy always has more health than you. It's never going to be fair. It's never going to be a level playing field. They're always going to attack you. The media is going to wreck you. You're going to go to jail. They're going to lock you up for something you didn't do. You're going to lose your money. You're going to invest in Bitcoin because the next crypto president's coming and that's going to crash. The stock market's going to crash. You're going to lose your house. You're going to get hit with new bills. Your woman's going to fucking cheat on you. You're going to have your heart broken. The world isn't fair. It is endless suffering. You are drowning. And eventually, when you really feel like you want to give up and you really feel like you want to quit, God is going to give you some air bubbles to lift you to the surface just long enough to get one more gasp of fucking air. And then you're going to go back down into the ocean. The dark, cold, deep black. And you're going to struggle to breathe for weeks, months, years. Difference between you and me is when I'm under there, when I'm in the water, I smile. Because I've learned to like it. If I can't change it, then why don't I like it? If I can't change the very foundational principles of the physics which make this universe, if my suffering is eternal, it is forever, it is deep, and it is very damaging to me.
Sorry for interrupting you between the video, but if you don't want to listen to my commentary and my perspective on this video, you can skip this commentary because I will also show a timer there, so you can skip accordingly. But I would love if you listen to my perspective and my commentary, because it's not I talk about motivational things, but I also talk to you about personal things. And please subscribe to my channel because a lot of things are coming, a lot of amazing videos are coming, and we're gonna build something. I already talk about this in my previous video, and let me announce this again. We will build something together. We will build, in future we're going to build live businesses, and we not only I but we are going to reach in future. We are building businesses from scratch to the top, and in future we will give away some real world courses who can't afford it. So a lot of things are coming in future, so please stay connected to me and subscribe my channel so you can participate in giveaway. Let's back to the video, guys. So in this video, the topic of this video is the flavor of suffering. The flavor of suffering. And you already know that Andrew talks about suffering. He talks about men suffering. He said that women don't suffer, but men suffer. Like every human suffers from different things, because I saw many other women suffering, but let's talk about men suffering. So men suffers a lot. You already know, if a man don't if a man is not financially stable, is not in shape. Let's talk about not financially stable. If a man is not financially stable and stuck between in the middle, he's not homeless, he's not very wealthy person, but stuck between them. So he suffers a lot. He suffers with stress, he suffers with a lot of financial things, and 99% 9 problems are financial problems, because a middle class person, all most of the time he thinks about how to make money, how to apply for this job and how to do that. And oh, middle class life, a middle class man lives a whole life suffering. And but the real thing is, the more you suffer, the more great you will become at the end. And if you're starting a business from scratch, if you're middle class and starting your own business or starting something in order to get rich, or you start working on yourself, you are going to suffer a lot, because in future you are going to become rich. In future you are going to be at the places you never heard about. So God is preparing you for, by suffering. I believe like that. God is preparing myself from by suffering, so I can handle all these things at the top. In future, I know in future I have all these yachts, cars, everything I want. But now I'm suffering from poverty. Now I'm suffering from all these things, so I can be more and more prepared for the things I have to receive at the top. Accept suffering, love suffering, enjoy suffering. Don't be like a stupid baby. Oh man, I lose. I know it's hurt when it's lose, but I lose. There is no other way. What to do? Try again. Try again is the only answer you have after you fail. You're not going to win at first. You have to try again and again different things in order to win. So you have to go through a lot of suffering before you actually win. And once you win, everyone will respect you. And let me tell you, that's the best feeling. That's the best feeling. The girl who ignored you wants you back. The people who laugh at you when you are struggling will respect you. Everyone wants to be your friend, because everyone respect a winner and nobody talk about loser. Only they jokes about loser, they laugh on losers. And you don't have to become a loser. I don't care how much hard it is, I don't care how much time it is take, but at the end of the day you have to win. If it doesn't work out, try different things, try again, but you have to win in order to get a better life. because everyone will respect you once you win, but nobody respects you right now because you are a loser. That's all it is. And we have to show up daily. This is very important thing because a lot of guys lack discipline. A lot of guys uh, can't show up daily. You have to show up on time daily, because once you show up daily, maybe 99 days, for 99 days you show up daily, you lose, you fail, but on 100 day, one day you win so big that you forget about losses. You forget about all your 99 days of losses. You forget, even the world never talk about how many losses you take. They only talk about winners. They only talk about how much you win in life. Nobody talks about how much you failed, how many times you failed, but they only talk about once win. That's it. So we have to become winner and show up daily, because if we show up daily, we will succeed it in life at the end of the day, and that's our goal. Maybe today we are going through suffering, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next year, but at the end of the day, after 2 to 3 years, we are going to become a winner, and everyone will respect you. The girl we want wants us back. We have to win it. That's the only option. I know making money is hard. I know doing trying things and fails hurts most, but in order to become successful, in order to be respected person, in order to become a important person, because the more work you done, the more harder you try, the more respect you gain. So we have to win at the end. In order to win, we have to show up on time and daily with consistency and discipline. Not like this, oh man, I wake up early tomorrow and I will go for a gym tomorrow. Not like that. You have to show up on time daily, no matter what happens, no matter if you're tired, no matter if you feel hurt, if you feel loose, but at the end of the day, you have to show up on daily in order to win. I'm just on the third point, and enjoy your video, because the 9 minutes are complete, and the 9 minute timer is showing here. So we will capture all these points on in the end. So a lot of content is coming, so let me remind you again, subscribe my channel, become a member of our community. Enjoy your video.
The best thing I can possibly do is learn to like it. I'm at the point now when you bring me up for air and I start to breathe, the sun hurts my eyes. I don't really like it up here. The sun hurts my eyes. There's all these boats around. Put me back down. Leave me by myself. Give me some peace. Put me back down in my suffering. Sometimes I sit with Tristan on a private jet, just me and him. We're sitting there. We've escaped all these criminal cases. They're still trying to lock us up in a few countries. We're going to beat them all. Millions of dollars. It's just me and him on a private jet. He goes, yeah, we're going to go Hong Kong. We're going to have some fun. And I look at him and go, do I want fun? Kind of miss jail. He says, me too. I miss the war. I miss the dark, deep cold. I miss smiling in God's face as he tries to hurt me. As bad things happen to me, I miss smiling in their face. I miss the persistence of it. I miss the stubbornness of it. I miss the pettiness of it. I miss laughing when everyone expects me to be hurt or upset or sad. That's what I miss. That's what makes me feel alive. I don't want to go to the surface. The sun is in my eyes. I don't like it up here. Put me down in the fucking water. Put me down here while everyone else cries about it. Let me be down here in peace. Oh, no, I don't want to go up there. I like it down here. I like the suffering. This is what I like. And you know what happens? People notice that they're like, we saw all those men get thrown in the ocean. This fucking crazy guy, he fucking likes it. So when bad things happen to them, and they're like, you're about to be thrown in the ocean, but you get to choose one friend that you get thrown in the ocean with. Who do you choose? Well, you look around and you go, well, I'm going to choose that guy. He's fucking having a great time. Women choose that guy. Business partners choose that guy. Why do I make so much money? No matter what happens to Tate, he makes money. No matter what they say about Tate, no matter what they do to him, he makes money. No matter what happens to him, he's a moneymaker. Why do women choose me? No matter what happens to him, if I need something paid, he's going to do it. No matter what happens to him, if someone needs to die, he's going to kill him. I want to go down in the ocean with that guy. I'm about to get thrown in. I was having a great, easy life up here on the land. They've told me I'm about to be thrown in the ocean. I choose him. I want him as my partner. That's the magnetic aura. That's how you attract. That's how you attract things from the universe. That's how you get money. It's how you get women. It's how you get power. It's how you get friends. You get all of it because you smile when no one else does. I love when things go wrong. I love when Bitcoin fucking crashes. I love when I lose my money. I love getting arrested. I love going to fucking jail. I love it. Give it to me. Give me more. That's what I want. That's what I'm best at. That's what I'm best at. And you know what? The most unfortunate thing about all of this, eventually, when you have all these friends and all this money and all these women and all this power and all this fucking aura, unfortunately, it fills you with air. It fills you with oxygen to the point where you can't even sink anymore. And one day you wake up on the surface and you're not sinking, you're floating. And you're like, I want to go back. But you can't. And that's the true heartbreaking thing. I don't want to be on a private jet to Hong Kong. I want to go to fucking jail. I want to go back to the jail cell with the cockroaches. And I want to sit there by myself, meditating. While the whole world lies about me, I want to sit there like this. I want to sit there for years. That's what I want to do. But unfortunately, I made so much fucking money, and I'm so fucking famous and so fucking smart and so many powerful friends, and now I'm floating on the surface. And I miss my old life. I miss the suffering. I miss the pain. And you're fucking emailing me complaining about having exactly what I fucking want. If you think that there's ever going to be a version of masculine consciousness which is anything other than constant anxiety and pain, you need to wake the fuck up. The only guarantee that exists on this planet is that you are going to fucking suffer and hate your fucking life. And it doesn't change no matter how many cars you have, how many women you fuck, how big your house is, you're going to hate your fucking life. So the best thing you can do is smile about it. I'm going to read the super chats. Waiting to log in. Gentlemen, life is a tally. And it's a tally of who loses the most. The more times you flip the coin, the more likely you are to get heads. Over and over and over. That's all it is. 10 million coin flips over and over. 9,999,000 losses. It doesn't matter. Eventually, heads comes up. Stop hoping for an easy life. Stop complaining you lack dedication and motivation. How can you lack dedication when you're fucking drowning? How can you lack motivation when you can't breathe? Maybe you have it too comfortable. Or maybe you're just born to lose. Maybe you should drown. Maybe you're a piece of shit. Maybe you're fucking scum. Maybe your ancestors struggled against saber-toothed tigers, only for you to be born 10,000 years later so that the second something difficult happens to you, you can piss your pants and cry. Maybe that's why all of your ancestry died in wars, struggled to find food, struggled to build shelter so that you could eventually be born. And in the year 2026, when you lose a bit of money on fucking Bitcoin, or some whore who was fucked by men before you eventually runs off to fuck someone else, you can sit at home, feel sad for yourself, and give up Maybe that's why all your ancestors struggled all day, every fucking day, so that you could disgrace your bloodline. Maybe that's what you're here for. Maybe you are here to lose. But I'm not. I'm here to win. And I understand that the only way I'm going to win is to never quit. So I don't have a problem with dedication. And I don't have a problem with motivation. I have very few problems because maybe I'm a sadist. But I will stand up and say, hit me again. Do it to me again. I like it. I want you to. Yeah, you left me and you're fucking some other guy. Fuck him more. Go get fucked. Good. You go get fucked. And I'm going to sit here. I'm going to gather my chi. You go spread your fucking legs. I'm going to gather my chi. I'm busy. You're busy being a whore, and I'm busy gathering my chi for the final battle. So that eventually, in 24 years, when the aliens arrive, or the fucking mass invaders turn up, and they're about to stab me in the heart, and I'm about to die, I've spent all of that time gathering chi, so that I'm ready. I'm ready for the fucking knife edge. That's what I'm doing. I'm busy, bitch. Bitch, I'm busy. I'm gathering my fucking powers. I'm reestablishing my zen. I'm busy. You go drink a matcha and suck cock. I have things to fucking do. I have to prepare my mind for the endless suffering of Earth. Sorry, I can't take you on a date. We can't go to the movies. I'm preparing my mind for endless suffering. Sorry, we can't, no. We're not going to the beach club. We're not going to go have a glass of wine. I'm not your fucking homosexual best friend. I'm not gay. I'm a man. And I'm contemplating death. Okay? I don't have time to take you on a date. I'm thinking about how soon I'm going to die because people hate me. And I'm contemplating death. That's what I'm doing. I'm sitting here. I'm contemplating death. I'm busy. You fucking slut. I'm busy. Don't fucking ask me stupid fucking questions. I'm not taking you on a fucking date. I'm not fucking gay. The day you learn to enjoy the suffering on a long enough time scale, eventually, and only then, the suffering will end.
This is the end of the video. If you want to go, you can go, but I would love if you want to listen to my perspective and my thoughts on this video. So in the previous speech, in the previous reaction, in the previous explanation, we were talking about people only respect winners, people only respect who show up on time. But let me tell you one more important thing. Universe respect those who show up daily. Universe respect those who try endless. That's it. You have to try again and again and again and again until the wall breaks and you get succeeded in life. You have to show up daily and try again and again until you win. And universe will reward you only if you try again and again and again with consistency and discipline and show up daily. And if you don't show up daily, if you don't try again and again, you will never gonna be succeeded in life. That's the truth. Like I know how many times I try these things and fail, but I never lose hope because that's the only option I have, and I have no other option. I worked in a third world company and I have no background sport. I have nothing. I know in order to become something, I have to do it all alone because nobody is coming to save me. Not my parents, not my brother, not even my friend. If I want to win big, if I want to be at the top 1%, I have to do it all alone, and I have to do it at any cost, no matter what happens. You know, first when I started my channel, I upload faceless videos, and I don't want to show my face. But then I realized if I don't show my face, if I don't talk to people, YouTube will never demonetize my account. And I was right. But then I start thinking about I have this old mobile. I'm not ungrateful, I'm not unthankful, but I'm just telling you to start something. You can see a wall with no paint. That's my expensive background, by the way. That's my background. And it's not about background. I have amazing background, good background in my home, but I sit there because of light and everything is silent here. That's why I record video this in this corner. And I have no mic, nothing, but I start recording videos because I know nobody is coming to save me and I have to do it all alone. So I start banging my head against the wall until I win. No excuses, man, no excuses. You have to show up daily on time in order to win, and you have to get mad at yourself that why the hell I'm not successful yet. Why other people are living my dream life and I'm not. You have to mad at yourself. And if you're not mad at yourself, why you are in this condition, you will never gonna work as hard as the person who is mad at him. You know, sometimes I got so pissed off, sometimes I get so mad at myself that why the hell I'm in this position. I have to work as hard as, and it's 11 p.m. at night. I'm recording this video because everyone is silent and I know I have to do it all alone because all it takes is 6 months. And I'm telling you this, that you can make it. I believe in you. I love you as my audience. I believe in you and you can win if you try one thing for 6 months, dedicated your life to it, show up on time with consistency and discipline. You will win at the end of the day. I'm telling you this because I know you are a winner. You know I'm a winner, and we both gonna win at the end of the day. This is the message I want to give you. I don't want to be a mysterious rich alone. I want you to become rich with me. I want you to work with me. So get up, wake up, and work hard. So we can make more money as a brothers, as bros. Because if we watch Andrew Tate, we already know the importance of brotherhood. So let's back to our topic, and in the end, you will win if you never quit. Don't be a quitter because when you see a loser, you realize one thing: why this person why this person loses this thing, because he quit. And if you never quit, you will never going to lose. And if you never quit, at the end of the day, you will win. All you have to do is to dedicate your life to it, show up on time for 6 months at least, and you have to work as hard as you can, best give your best to it, and you will win at the end of the day if you didn't quit this. And the difference between losers and winner is: winner don't quit, losers quit and complain about it. Man, this is hard, I'm so gay, please stop, man. And winners with high testosterone level never quit, and if they lose, they don't overthink about it. If they lose, they don't uh, become sad. But I know it's hard because I lose so much time, and I cry a lot because I never find a way. But at the end, you have to realize this thing: everything that happens to you, no matter good or bad, thanks God, and get up and wake up and start doing the work. So I was talking about the difference between the losers and the winners. The winner never quit, but losers, they are gay. They quit and they are gay. We don't have to hang around with losers. There is no sympathy for losers, because if you start hanging around losers, you will become a loser and they will start talking to you like this. Oh man, you try hard, you try 10 times, and I don't think it's gonna be work for you. And if you hang around with losers, if you hang around with losers, you become a loser. But if you hang around with winners, they will say, only 10? You failed only 10 times? I failed over 20, more than 20 times before I win. And maybe you win in your 12th time. But winners are the people who don't quit. So you have to hang around losers, so you can change, they will change your mentally, they will change your mentality, and you will start winning. Because if you hang around with losers, if you start talking uh, to winners, if your friends are winner, they will teach you how to win, they will help you how to win. So this is the brother, this is the benefits of brotherhood, this is the benefits of being in a good friend circle. And women are looking for winners. A lot of guys are chasing women, but I have to tell you something, but that if you are a winner, if you are not a loser, if you are a fucking winner, girls will chase you, everyone will chase you, because at the end of the day everyone is ungrateful, everyone is selfish. They will chase you if you want girl. To be honest, I don't care about this thing, because I don't want girls. There is a lot of time, like time waste, because I can actually date more girls, but I'm not interested, because I have to do different things, I have to hang around with my friends, I have to enjoy my life, and I can't be sitting at my phone and smiling. Like one woman is good, but not good. Maybe if you want more women, it's maybe good for you, but you have to become a winner in order to do these things. And one thing that felt me really hard, that Andrew Tate talk about his old life, and he talks about that I want my old life back, when I was suffering, when I was struggling, because it's so amazing. And 3 years, sometimes I also think about this, and think about, I wish I can go back to 3 years in past, because at that time I was struggling enough to, like, I was um, my mom gave me money for the lunch, but I saved that money. And after 3 months of not eating lunch every day, I saved all that money and invested into trading just to learn it. And I lost all of my money in trading. But I never quit, and now I'm pretty much good than losers, because they quit and I did not. You have to stop complaining about everything. Oh man, I can't make this business work out because I don't have facilities. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? If you don't have the facilities, you can start more things. If you don't have money to start a business, you can work at any restaurant, or start making content. Making content and uploading on YouTube is free, and if you got successful, you will make a lot of money, and then you can build your dream business. That's how thing works. So you should stop complaining about things like I don't have opportunities. Opportunities are everywhere. You just have to do something. Because at the end of the day, nobody is coming to save you. It's only on you. Do whatever you want in your life. But I want you to be successful. And you enjoy suffering, man. If you're suffering from some problem, you have to enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, when you start winning in life, you will missing this phase of your life. And I believe in you. We are winners. We are going to win. Thanks for watching this video, guys.